This is Dawn Compton, the pastor at Main Street United Methodist Church, and I'm here today to bring you our weekly Wednesday Word. We are in the midst of our Lenten worship series entitled Through the Valley. And we're doing that because we realize and recognize that all of us are going to have times when we are down in the valleys of our lives. Our lives are not going to be just one mountaintop experience after the other. At times, we are going to be down in the valleys. And so what do we do? What do we do when we're in those valley times of our lives? So during this Lent, we're looking at that, and we are looking at what it means to lament. That when we're in our valleys, that we are just crying out to God, and we are asking God to help us, asking God to get us out of this valley, and we're lamenting. And I think it's appropriate for us to talk about that because sometimes we think that if we are truly being a faithful disciple of Jesus Christ, then we can't lament. A true disciple of Jesus Christ is going to be happy all the time. Everything's going to be peaches and cream, right? Well, it's not. There's going to be times for everyone that you're going to be in the valley and that you're going to feel this need to lament. And friends, that's okay. That's okay. What I was kind of thinking about today is thinking about when we say, if you've got a glass of water and it's half of it has water in it, do we look at it as a glass half full or a glass half empty? And it may just depend on our circumstances. Some days we may be able to look at our glass and say, hey, look, I still have half a glass of water to drink. My day is going great. This is exactly what I need, and I'm truly blessed. Yes, we can do that. But other days we can have the exact same amount of water in our glass, and we can say, this is not nearly enough water to satisfy my thirst. How am I going to get by with only half a glass of water? This is not going to work, and I'm going to just have such a horrible, horrible dry throat from all the thirst I'm going to go through. Okay? It can depend on our circumstances. And what I want to say is that it's okay if you need to lament. It's okay if you need to lament. Because here's the thing. When we lament, as people of faith, we are lamenting while we have hope. Even in our times of lament, even when we are in the deepest, darkest valley, and things just seem absolutely horrendous, we are people of hope. We are people of hope. And that hope is not that things are going to turn out the way I want them to be or the way you want them to be. That hope is that God is with us in the midst of whatever it is we're going through. We're not going through it alone. So we can have hope. We can have hope when we have that glass of half of water and say, even though it's half full, it's got some water in it. It's not empty. And I know that where I got this water, but God's going to give me some more when it's time and when I need it. So friends, I hope that during this time of lamenting during Lent, as we're focusing on that, you can also say, I'm lamenting God, and this is just, I want to pour out all of my problems and issues, and just, I need your help, Lord. I need your help. See, you can do that because you have hope. Hope that God hears you and God is with you through it all. That is going to be the focus of our worship service this coming Sunday on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. It is Lamenting and Hope. I hope that you'll be able to worship with us. We worship every Sunday in person at 10:30, or you can worship with us online. Find us there and see how we connect lament and hope. We are getting ready for our last of our Lenten experiences, the last of what we're going to be doing during Holy Week. We've got Breakfast with the Bunny on March 23rd. That's that Saturday, starting at 9:30. If you've not signed up to help yet or not talked to Beth about how you can help, you can still call the church office and say, hey, what do you need? And I know we can use extra hands for all of that. We're getting a Sign Up Genius out that will be having ways to provide some of the food that we're going to have for Breakfast for the Bunny. So if you want to help with some of the food, look for that Sign Up Genius so we can know we've got the food taken care of. On Wednesday, the Episcopal, I'm sorry, I'm just talking here and I need to stay focused. The Ecumenical Clergy Association here in Bedford is helping to sponsor a program Wednesday night of Holy Week entitled A Case for John Doe. And it's going to be crouched in a worship service, and we're going to have communion as part of that worship service. But it's helping us to look to see what would it take to be convicted of being a Christian. Is there enough proof for the world to say, yes, we know that that person is a Christian? On Thursday, we're going to have a drop-in kind of Monday, Thursday evening. It will be from 5:30 until 7:30. You can come to the church anytime from 5:30 to 7:30. I'll be in the sanctuary, and we can have a time of prayer, and I will have the elements. We can celebrate Holy Communion together during that time, and it will just be a personal reflection of what was going on Monday, Thursday, so many years ago when Jesus was celebrating the Last Supper with his disciples. And then on Friday, I'm so excited about Friday. Excited about Good Friday, and Good Friday is just a really sad day. But our choir and the choir from Bethlehem United Methodist Church in Moneta are working together for a Good Friday cantata. They're actually doing it at Bethlehem on Thursday. They're going to do it here at Main Street on Friday at 7 p.m. And you are going to be so blessed by that. I think it will really help you connect with the power and the hurt and the turmoil that was going on in Jesus' spirit on Good Friday. So I encourage you to come to that Friday at 7 p.m. Both of our choirs will be together. We also have some instrumentalists that will be playing with it, and I know it's going to be a wonderful experience for us to walk this Lenten journey, that Holy Week journey in preparation for Easter on the 31st. I hope you will plan to participate in that. Come Palm Sunday and Easter Sunday, all going to be wonderful experiences as we celebrate our Lenten journey and the mystery of the resurrection on Easter. Friends, I hope you have a great rest of the week. I look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.